Seasonal depression. I hate seasonal depression. For those who may not know what seasonal depression is, seasonal affective disorder is a type of depression that's related to the changes in seasons and usually begins and ends at the same time every year. Symptoms for seasonal depression often begin during autumn and go on throughout the winter months and then start to resolve during spring and summer months. Although symptoms can sometimes begin during the spring or early summer and then start to resolve during autumn or winter. Hi, hello, I hope you guys are doing well. Once again, I am filming another video that features the face cam. This year, I'm hoping to start filming more videos that feature the face cam, just to kind of, I guess, switch up the style of video. Right now, I'm feeling absolutely horrific because I'm sort of in the middle of resetting my body clock because my sleep schedule is absolutely horrific. Also because I'm going on a trip soon, so I kind of need to reset my body clock. But anyway, in regards to seasonal depression has been something that I've always sort of like, I guess, struggled with, but for some weird reason it just seems to be a lot worse this winter. And to be honest, I'm not really sure why, because you know, where I live, the winter hasn't really changed much. It's still the same sort of like gloomy, overcast sky 24/7, never snows, the temperature's usually in the -Celsius degrees. So I'm like kind of confused like why it's just worse this year. I don't know if anyone else who gets seasonal depression has that, like if it's worse some winters are then a little bit better than other winters. It just hasn't been good at all this winter. I enjoy certain weather types in winter. I think for me, I probably wouldn't struggle as much with like the seasonal depression stuff if where I lived snowed really heavily. And I know snow is something that some people either absolutely love or they hate, or they're kind of like neutral about it. But for me, I absolutely adore snow, and when it snows, which where I live is like practically never. So whenever I get the chance to be in a place that's more snowy, then it's great. I really love like just being out in the snow, doing winter sports if I can, just having fun and stuff. But you know, where I live, like I said, there's literally no sort of snow whatsoever, and it's literally just overcast, grey. That sky that kind of like blinds you. I just lose all my motivation during this time. I've been really cold. I don't really know why, because I've wrapped up in a lot of layers, but I've just been really cold. And like apparently sometimes when you're sad, your body temperature just drops in general. So I don't know if it's that, but it's just been driving me sort of like crazy this year. Usually I'm able to cope with it better. You know, last year it wasn't as bad. The year before that wasn't too bad. But this year just seems to be really bad. Maybe because outside of the winter months I've been kind of going through a lot of stuff, and with this on top of that, it's just like gets worse. My motivation's gone. I do not want to get out of bed. Right now I'm just like having to drag myself out of bed. I just don't want to move, you know, when you just want to hibernate. A lot of the people that I know in real life absolutely adore winter. They love going on walks out early in the morning. Even if I wrap up really warm, I just can't. I don't enjoy it. I think for me, if it was snowing heavily or we got a lot of snow where we live, then it would probably be a lot different and I probably would want to go out. It's affecting my workflow when it comes to like art and YouTube. I'm losing interest in stuff. I just can't bring myself to do as much as I'm able to do during summer. It gets dark at like 3 p.m. where I live and then doesn't get light till like 9 in the morning. So it's like hardly any daylight as well. I'm sorry that this video isn't very informative or like giving any sort of advice. I just needed to ramble about this seasonal depression thing. Hopefully I can get through this. In conclusion, seasonal depression absolutely fucking sucks. Last of all, do you guys like my Marcy Wu keyring plush? Do you think Marcy gets seasonal depression? Stan Marcy Wu. I know I said, consider leaving a thumbs up on this video. It might help stop this seasonal depression and get it to go away earlier. Subscribe if you want to see more random videos from a very sad 19-year-old. That's it.